Hi everyone, welcome to the ACC Automation 2018 review. We'd like to take a few minutes to reflect on the past, current, and future of ACC Automation. Now, your questions, comments, and suggestions has helped us build the site that you see today. Thank you. 2018 has been our best year yet, thanks to you. Now, as we go through this, all the detailed information contained in this video can be found at accautomation.ca, and a link has been put in the description below. If you've not watched the other videos yet, there are links in descriptions below that will start you at video number 1. There will be links to the rest of the videos in the series as well. Now, starting off the year, we finished off our series on the BRX, that's Do More PLC. And you see on here we have our series of our brick. So we have quite a few of the different specialties, and it'll take you right from the start right to the finish. Now, the BRX PLC is part of the Do More series of PLCs offered by Automation Direct. This series will take a step-by-step on learning how to use this innovative unit. And there's several reasons why we are using the BRX PLC controller, and here are just a few. It's a standalone PLC with built-in I/O. It has built-in data logging, the communication ability. It has an Ethernet port, an RS-232, RS-45, USB, and it supports protocols such as Modbus RTU, Modbus TCP, ASCII, the K series, which is your DirectLOGIC users, and custom protocols, and we can do the ASCII over serial, TCP, or UDP over Ethernet. We have built-in analog input and output. We have integrated motion control, high-speed counters, powerful instruction set, and there's a video of instructions in the software. We also have the ability to expand the system with a variety of modules. And it's part of the Do More series of PLCs, which uses the same free software, which is the Do More Designer. Integrated simulator in the software is capable of external communications for testing. And you'll see that we have the entire video series as well that will take you step by step through all the different items that we talked about on this controller. Then we had our Seymour Micro series, and on our Seymour Micro series, again, we have the actual micro series itself, and then we have the videos series. So this human-machine interface are made to display and control operations for your automation solution. Information is displayed in a graphical format, which is the graphical user interface, which is GUI. Now, the HMI is usually part of the SCADA, or Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System. Communication from the HMI to the control is usually done through a serial. That's RS-232, 45, or 422, or Ethernet, which is the RJ45 method, with different protocols depending on the manufacturer of the controller. The automation control device is not limited to a PLC. You can also communicate to drives, temperature controllers, and the HMI will include several different protocols and port configurations to maximize the amount of control products that you'll be able to communicate to. Now, the Seymour Micro features on the EA3-T4CL features the touchscreen display. It's a free downloadable programming software for programming all your screens. We have a large pixel display. It's a 482 by 272, up to 40 lines by 80 characters of text and graphics. We have 32K colors. We have 14 megabytes of memory. We have built-in USB. That's a micro B programming port. We have built-in RJ45 Ethernet port. We have a built-in 15-pin serial communication port and an RJ12 serial communication port. And there's built-in alarm control setup, and it activates beepers, backlight flashing, custom banner, red LED blinking, etc. And this unit can go from 0 to 50 degrees C, which is 32 to 150 or 122 degrees Fahrenheit operating temperature. We also have a NEMA 4X IP67 compliant when mounted correctly. Now it is an indoor use only though. We also have a UL and CUL and CE approval ratings, and there's a 2-year warranty from the day of the purchase on this product. So it's a very nice product to use, as you'll see when you go through the information. So again, there's our video series on this. Now next through the year, we talked about PLC Fiddle. And PLC Fiddle is actually our online PLC editor and simulator in your browser. Now, we introduced you to PLC Fiddle in 2017, and now in 2018 we created a series to help you learn to program PLC ladder logic. Now, the PLC Fiddle allows you to create some simple ladder logic circuits and test it. The series will take you through some of the basic instruction: timers, counters, math, compares, and shift registers. This will give you a good understanding and method to program programmable controllers in ladder logic. So as you see here, there is a lot of different articles that we had with solutions. So there's some logic gates, timers, counters. Okay. And then we have challenges along the way, math functions, degree to Celsius, scan rates, compares. So we even have a simple traffic light challenge, shift registers. Okay. So there's a lot of information on the website under the PLC Fiddle to help get you started. Then what we did was we went and looked at our CTT, which is our multifunctional digital timer, counter, and tachometer all in one unit. Now the CTT series from Automation Directs, they incorporate the multifunction digital timer, counter, and tachometer all within the same unit. That means you have fewer stock items and the learning curve is minimized from unit to unit. And it's easily configured as a timer, counter, or combination timer, counter, or tach. And the features is it accepts voltage and non-voltage inputs from a variety of NPN or PNP or dry contact sensors. You have selectable counting speeds from 1 to 10,000 counts per second. We have multiple transistor and relay outputs that can operate momentarily or maintained. And there's a double line 6-digit 2-color LCD display. Easily configurable with external accessible diff switches or the lockable keypad, and display decimal point selection. We have available in 100 to 240 volt AC or 24 volt DC powered models. And again, they are CE marked or CUL US marked. So very nice unit, and again what we did was we covered all of this in our series with all the different modes, timer modes, our counter modes, our tachom, or our timer counter, and our tach. Moving on, we then had our productivity series, which we are still looking at currently right now. And in the productivity series, we're looking at the Productivity 1000. Now the Productivity 1000 series of programmable logic controllers has all the following features built into the P1-540 CPU. And the CPU, Central Processing Units, are also known as the MPU, multi-processing units, because of the communication capabilities. And this unit features 50 megabytes of user memory, can handle very complex applications easily. We have 4 built-in communication ports, easily connect to your network, and we have data logging up to 32 gigabytes on a micro USB card. We can add up to 8 I/O modules to communicate to your field devices. This will give you a total of 128 discrete I/O points or 32 analog channels. We have free software and 30 days of free training with every CPU from Automation Direct. Now it incorporates interactive PLC configuration tools. We have tag names There's an auto discovery I/O, so physical I/O tags will be generated based on each module's position on the base. And I/O modules have QR codes, which is the two-dimensional barcodes under the wiring cover. This can be scanned so you can have the latest specifications, wiring diagrams for the modules. We have limitless PID auto-tuning, individual or cascade mode. We have a web server and mobile access, and we have advanced software instruction. Now currently we're in a process, like we said, of looking at this Productivity 1000 series. We'll continue in the new year with additional communication and special functions of this award-winning controller. So here's what we have to date so far up on our screen, and like you said, we're still in process here. Okay. So lots to look at, and again, here is the whole series to date. Right now we have 25 videos in this series. Now 2019 is going to prove to be an exciting time. There are some items that we have planned. Now some of the new features, we have our Click series, and with the Click on the Ethernet, they're the high-speed controllers. We now have the ability to do high-speed counting. So we have a special configuration here that will allow us to do some high-speed counters, and we will actually be looking at doing that with this controller and showing you. Also, we plan on in the new year looking at some graphical panel meters, and we're going to be looking at the TrueMeter ADS series graphical panel meter. Very nice display, very bright and crisp, and you can see exactly the information you want. You'll see here that it incorporates both a barcode or a legend here, as well as the digital readout and a graphical readout. So you can see this from a distance, and everything's programmable through a simple software package. Next, we're also going to look at the actual Seymour HMI. Now, we did look at the micro this year, but in 2019 we're going to be looking at the actual Seymour HMI control panel. And Advanced HMI, we will be using the Advanced HMI to update our series on free robust data logging for the PLC. And as always, we're going to have more examples of factory I/O. That's the three-dimensional simulation of your process. And as always, we'll be answering your questions and applications so you can quickly implement your control solution. Now, if you enjoy this video, you'd like to see more, you'd like to hit the button below. If you have any questions about this video, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer it. Now, if you want more information about us or want to get our 2 free ebooks on numbering systems or robust data logging, please click the link in the description below to get it. Now, a new video is put out every Monday, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get more videos like this in the future. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.